ever wondered why no matter how many goals you set or how many habits you try to change, you somehow drift back and get the same results? You want a different level of success, you want to see some change in your life, but it just doesn't happen. The truth is, it's not your willpower, it is your identity. And once you shift that, everything else changes. So this is what I call the identity paradigm, and it is something that I have actively been searching for, studying, and finally understanding in my life. We all live according to an inner blueprint, a paradigm of who we believe we are, what we're worth, and what is possible for us. So there is the secret. Your results in life are always going to align to what you believe in your subconscious, what this blueprint that you have determined tells you about yourself. Or another way of saying it, the identity you have formed of you. You can't outperform it. You can't positively affirm your way out. And you can't just write a gratitude journal every day and think it'll change. I know, because I did it. It doesn't work just like that. If you see yourself as someone who struggles, you will struggle. And if you, by sheer willpower, push your way through, the internal adjustment will happen and you will align back to someone who struggles. If you see that you are someone who is powerful, unstoppable, then that is exactly what will show up. Who we really believe we are is always going to outweigh the words that come out of our mouth. So the identity paradigm, this is going beneath the surface. It is digging deep. We are not going to be chasing quick fixes or relying on temporary motivation. That is great. Motivation gets you going. It cannot sustain you. We are working right at the root level, the core of who we are, what we believe in, what we believe about ourselves. And for most of us, we haven't even identified that. We don't even really know what that is. We're going to look at our internal beliefs, the internal story that has shaped us, that we keep telling ourselves, the labels that we put on ourselves. We need to identify those so we can reframe them and look at who we actually are. We want our identity to shape us and shift us into the future that we actually do want. We are not simply forcing change. It is not willpower. It is not just motivation. It is about becoming the people that we want to be, the person that we see at the end of that change. We are going to become that person, and the change will take care of itself. Are you ready to get free? Here's the exciting part. Once you understand what's behind the identity paradigm and you commit to doing the work that is needed, you are free. Free to design your life from purpose. Remember, we were born on purpose for a purpose. Or my favorite, as Dolly Parton says, find out who you are and do it on purpose. We are going to be free to create results that last, and free to finally step into the future that you want, that you desire, that has been lurking inside you, that maybe you're too afraid to tell anyone because it sounds too ambitious or too crazy. The identity paradigm is all about freedom. Freedom to be authentically you. All right, so if you are ready to get free and create the life you know that you are capable and you want, then follow along. Make sure you subscribe and let's journey this thing out together, because I am doing it in real time as well. We are going to break the old cycle, the old patterns and the old labels, and we are going to be moving into the best version of ourselves. Remember, it is our identity that shapes our destiny and we want to get to that future state. The identity paradigm is the key to unlocking it. So here's to freedom and to purpose. Be blessed.